Jono, a difficult afternoon in Staffordshire. Just give us your thoughts on this afternoon's performance, please.
Yeah, really disappointed obviously with the result. I think we've been playing really well recently over the last 3 or 4 games. Looked really good, in possession, out of possession. I think today the biggest disappointment is, we didn't get beat by the better football inside. They didn't really open us up with loads of chances. I think they've had one chance first half where Crackers made a good save, and then where they scored a goal from is from a long throw where we actually flick it on ourselves and we lose a man in the box and he slots it in. And I can't remember him having any chances in the first half, but ourselves, we probably were at it in the final third. We didn't create many chances ourselves. We looked a little bit off it. And second half very similar really. We tried to change shape to try and affect the game a little bit more, get more control of the ball. And the second half, without really creating chances, they didn't really hurt us until the last bit where the guys pulled off a 25-yard shot, curling shot into the top corner. So the 2-0 scoreline probably looks like they've absolutely battered us, but they actually haven't. I think with us, we didn't win many duels today. I think recently we've been really competitive, but today we had a few players who didn't win the duels that they normally win, and like I said to you, we didn't really have much quality in possession. We didn't really create much in the final third as a team as well. So we probably didn't deserve anything out of the game, but I think on another day, if the long throw doesn't go in, and obviously the guy didn't score the worldie, we might have nicked a point because it was just a scrappy game really. But fair play to Tamworth. They're up there for a reason. They work really hard. Look like they've got an honest group like we have, and they deserve to be up there with the performances they're putting in. So we're disappointed with our own performance. Out of possession, winning our duels and our 50-50s, and also probably quality on the ball as well, especially in the final third.
Well, a week to recover now before we return back home for what will be a historical game for the club. How are preparations going? I'm sure the lads are more than up for the occasion. Yeah, obviously they're down at the moment because we just lost a game, especially after playing so well over the last few weeks. So it's our job to pick them back up, which will start, getting back on the bus. And I've just said to them now, I said, listen, forget the league now for a week. We've got to enjoy the FA Cup. League 2 team coming to our place, full house. We'll work hard on Tuesday and Thursday. And I think I've always said this in most of my interviews that if we're on it on the day, every single one of them individually and the subs coming on, we can beat anybody on the day. I think today we just had maybe 4, maybe 5 players just off it a little bit, and if you've got 4 or 5 players off it a little bit, it can really affect the overall team performance. So we'll be working hard to pick the boys up. Tuesday we'll work hard, Thursday we'll work hard, and then hopefully we'll perform on Saturday, everybody and the subs coming on, and we can give it a real good go and try and get all the fans happy and get a good result. Just to end with, just a quick word on our fantastic away spot today.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It always is brilliant. Supported us till the end. I think there probably wasn't too much to get excited by, if I was being brutally honest, in terms of attacking play, but I think the boys, like they always do, put a shift in. It wasn't because of lack of effort. I think the boys really, put a really good shift in, but I think we were just, missing out on them 50-50s and little silly things all over the pitch really, and second best in certain areas. But it wasn't for lack of trying. Sometimes it was the look of the bounce of the ball or deflection going to their player, and it probably just wasn't our day today. But one thing for sure is we'll bounce back and we'll work hard to try and put a good performance on next week.
Thanks, Jono.